Listen carefully, because this may explain why you have survived things you cannot explain, why something inside you whispered, "Don't go," before danger appeared, why your chest tightened before the wrong decision, why relief arrived the moment you walked away, why confusion lifted when you finally stopped forcing answers, why peace came not when things worked out, but when you trusted yourself, why silence sometimes guided you better than advice, why your body reacted before your mind agreed, why your spirit resisted paths that looked perfect on paper, why even when the world planned your future, something inside you quietly redirected your steps. The inner voice is not a thought, not emotion, not fear, not fantasy. It is the deepest intelligence you carry, formed where memory, instinct, experience, and awareness meet. It does not shout because it does not need to compete. It does not rush because it understands timing. It does not argue because truth does not require persuasion. The inner voice works through sensation before language, through a tightening, a loosening, a heaviness, a calm, because the body recognizes truth faster than the mind explains it. This is why people often say, "I knew, but I didn't listen." The knowing arrived first. The doubt came later. The inner voice is most active when you are quiet, tired, reflective, or under pressure. Not because struggle is sacred, but because distraction weakens and awareness strengthens. When life is noisy, the inner voice waits. When the noise fades, it speaks. Listening to it does not mean acting immediately. It means noticing patterns, repeated discomfort in certain spaces, consistent clarity in others, energy draining after some conversations, energy returning after solitude, a sense of resistance when forcing outcomes, a sense of alignment when letting go. Trusting the inner voice is not blind faith. It is accumulated recognition. You trust it because it has guided you before, because it has warned you before, because it has protected you without explanation. And yet, wisdom also teaches restraint. The inner voice does not demand action when emotions are high. It asks for stillness when feelings are loud. This is how you know when to pause, when the voice feels steady but quiet, not urgent or panicked. Urgency often belongs to fear. Clarity belongs to patience. And this is where many misunderstand the inner voice. They confuse impulse with intuition, anxiety with guidance, desire with direction. The inner voice never humiliates you, never pressures you, never flatters you. It simply presents truth and waits for you to mature enough to accept it. Walking away is one of its strongest languages. When the inner voice says leave, it often does so gently, repeatedly, without drama, a loss of interest, a sense of completion, a calm detachment, long before conflict appears. Those who ignore it stay until damage forces the exit. Those who listen leave while peace is still possible. Over time, honoring the inner voice changes how you move through the world. You stop arguing with reality, stop forcing alignment, stop seeking permission for what already feels right. Your presence becomes settled. Your decisions become cleaner. Your relationships become truer. Others may not understand your timing, but you stop needing them to. This is why people who listen inwardly often appear protected, not because nothing touches them, but because they adjust before harm accumulates. The inner voice does not remove difficulty. It reduces regret. It does not promise success. It ensures integrity. And this intelligence is not rare, mystical, or reserved. It lives in everyone. The difference has never been who has it, but who respects it. When you ignore it, life becomes loud, repetitive, and exhausting. When you honor it, life becomes precise, meaningful, and ordered. This is not mysticism. It is inner literacy. And when a person finally learns to listen, trust, wait, and walk away according to this voice, they stop being lost, even when the road ahead is unfamiliar, because they are no longer disconnected from themselves. Camagu. And here is the final truth that seals this teaching. The inner voice does not disappear when ignored. It softens, it waits, it circles back through experiences until understanding arrives. Life will repeat lessons not to punish you, but to bring you back into alignment. When you finally listen, the repetition stops. When you finally trust, resistance eases. And when you finally walk in harmony with that voice, life no longer needs to push you. It begins to meet you. Camagu.